LGB Party Ram Vilas para Ajilaga Tinde Hotel Saramati te ekta press conference dishi led by the National General Secretary Dr. Ajay Kumar Pande. Press conference tia homoi tai janai dishi ki LGB Party para itu sal first time Nagaland elections te participate korna tuida seat jutia do history create kurshi na itu janai dishi. Tai bara gushi ki LGB laga main coach tuli do North East oporde savole ase ona itu janai dishi. Amikan यदि स्टेट नागालैंड सर्कुलेशन साइड के कि एलजीबी पार्टी तो पीजीपी पार्टी लो दे है निनेन आसे गुने तो थकीसे तो आज लगा तीन दे जनरल नेशनल जनरल सेक्रेटरी की हुदिसे तो दाई कुसे कि इतु कमांड दुले तो स्टेट प्रा नय हुलिबि सेंट्रल प्रा हेबो इतु निमिदे सेंट्रल ला कमेंट ही कि आसे इतु रुखि थाके गोना इतु जाना दिसे तेबार प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस तिया होमो इतु बि जाना दिसे कि एलजीबी पार्टी कान दे एक्सपेक्टिंग एटलीस्ट 8 to 10 सीट्स हुलिबि तान तुइता सिटी जुदिना आसे हुलिबि तान मन छुदु नयना Nagaland public khani kam gurna agi jawole se gona itu amenge janai disa ebi amikan itu la press conference aboard phalba detail pra sailobo.
Now coming to the topic of today's press conference, you all are enlightened media fellows. You know what has been created today. It's a history that a party from Delhi, a regional party from Bihar, comes to your state and you bless them with 9% vote share. And for that, we are really from our heart thankful to the people of Nagaland. We are in gratitude to the God who has given us this opportunity to serve this state. I feel the problem of Bihar and the problem of Nagaland are not different. We are facing unemployment. You are facing unemployment. We have infrastructure problem, you have infrastructure problem. We have our educated youth forced to migrate outside the Bihar to pull rickshaw, to run a tempo. At one hand, we produce the highest number of IAS officers, the income tax officers, the journalists, the political leader. But what is there for our educated youth? And I find a stark similarity between the problems of the youth of Bihar and the youth of Nagaland. You people are forced to leave this beautiful God's abode and go to places like Delhi and Bangalore and do jobs in some restaurants or some spa and some saloon and face discrimination. And this all is happening after 75 years of independence. LJP is not going to tolerate it. This is my words, take it for the granted. Whether 2 seats or 20 seats, we are here. And we once again thank you for giving us this opportunity to serve you. And we are going to take up your issues, not only in the assembly of Nagaland, but in the parliament through the charismatic and dynamic leader like Chirag Paswan. Once who starts speaking on the dais of the parliament, even the Prime Minister of Mr. Narendra Modi is bound to hear it. You know, the Prime Minister Modi has selected me as the youth icon among all the member of parliament and sent him to represent the cause of the youth in the United Nations. Why? Because he has been being the part of even NDA government. We have been shouting at top of our voice for the cause of youth. For the sake of the employment, we were the people who championed the cause of same work and same pay. You cannot employ a teacher on contract and deny him the salary of a permanent teacher. That's your problem. That contract teacher is also putting 8 hours. So these are the issues, health facilities, medical facilities, and most important, the local employment opportunities for the youth of Nagaland so that they do not have to travel outside Nagaland for petty jobs. Yes, if they are IAS officers, they are big doctors, they are big pilots, they are engineers. It's a different story. We welcome them. India is one country. That being the LJP agenda, what has been achieved? I can't stop counting. On my right-hand side, we have our President, Parliamentary Board, Mr. Keto, a legendary leader, a veteran leader. he served Janata Dal in the hope that Nitish Kumar and his party will become the voice of the people of Nagaland in the parliament. That didn't happen. And he chosen Chirag Paswan, Lok Janshakti Party, now to the voice of the people of the Nagaland in the Indian parliament. And we assure you that we will champion your cause in the parliament, even in outside the state, and what he has done. See, in democracy, the God is the people. No leader, no chief minister, no MLA, no MP. It's the people who decide who is God. And Cato has proved that once the people take away their love, blessings, you are reduced to 3% vote. That's it. In one single go, 3% vote brought by one capable leader. And what LJP achieved? 9%. So we are going to be the recognized party of this state, in addition to Bihar, in addition to National Party. And this journey is going to continue. I am here to announce that the team Nagaland, along with the team India, will take up the cause of the entire North. And now it is the juggernaut, it is the chariot which will start marching from Kohima and reach to Guwahati and even one day to Calcutta. So that's our next program, the expansion of the LJP in the entire Northeast, because we consider Northeast as the inseparable and a very important part of India, and that's what our founding president, Mr. Ram Vilas Paswan ji, used to say as a railway minister. He brought so many projects to this Northeast. He is the person who is responsible for this mobile in your hand. People used to laugh at him when he said, one day I will make this mobile sold as potato and onion. People said, how this is possible? And today, you know, this is possible. Every rickshaw puller, auto driver is carrying a mobile. That is the contribution of the Ram Vilas Paswan, connecting the Northeast to the mainland. You are connected to Delhi today because of this phone. Otherwise, it has been impossible to reach Northeast. So that's the second thing. And the other achievements are, we are bigger than JDU. We are bigger than RJD. We are bigger than Indian National Congress, a legendary political party of entire Northeast for long, a ruling party. And we are equal to the most oldest party of Nagaland, that is NPF, which was dominant in politics for last 56, 60 years. They have achieved 2 seats and we have achieved 2 seats, though ye dil mange more. But we are happy and we are in gratitude. I once again thank the entire team of the LJP. From this dais in the open press statement, I have been in charge of Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Bihar. I am the oldest member in the party for last 35 years. I have not seen such dedicated team of young workers who commits or who creates magic in 50 days. We have decided that the journey which has started, the relationship which has started with the people of Nagaland, though we are not new to Northeast, because of Ram Vilas Paswan ji is a well-known in every house of even Northeast, because he has worked very closely to the Northeast. I remember I was the member of the Hindi Parliamentary Board and of the Ministry of Home Affairs. When he was the minister, he decided to convene a 5 days Hindi meeting in Northeast. So people asked him, why Hindi and Northeast? He said, no, they are the people to be integrated. So we, people from different parts of India, we were here for 10 days. We were put on tour to all the states. Manipur, Nagaland, Agartala, 5 states were chosen. And he brought the entire ministry, the chief secretary, the secretary food, the secretary consumer affairs, 3 secretaries, state ministers, and all 50 members from all over of India who are the member of the Hindi committee to understand Northeast, to understand their problem. So that is our association. So we have decided that LJP is going to start a northeastern cell. Now, this cell will be headquartered at Dimapur or Kohima, as decided by the local party over here. But what is the job of this cell? We feel very much concerned with the discrimination, and especially in the backdrop of the COVID, which put entire India in the trouble. People were stranded here and there and lost jobs and no trains, no flight to reach, looking for food. So that kind of situation the country has seen. So LJP is going to form a northeastern cell, and through its all India network will provide help, medical, legal, educational, entrepreneurship. We will work to bring the government different funding schemes, employment scheme to the people of Nagaland. We will conduct a skill workshop, educational workshop, and see that through our All India network of Lok Janshakti Party, we help the youths of Nagaland who are staying outside the Nagaland, be in search of job, be for educational purpose, be they are coming to Delhi for medicinal needs, health needs, educational requirements. That is the second thing. Another big thing which our team was able to accomplish is that registering 2 lakhs youth of Nagaland during this election process. So we find it bigger challenge to keep that energy intact, to keep these 2 lakhs people intact. So what we have decided to do that we are going to come out with an exclusive app where all these 2 lakhs people will be integrated, and my team would be able to reach to them and they would be able to reach to us and to the Chirag Paswan. We are also going to start a YouTube channel, which would be in Nagmese as well as English as well as Hindi, where the news of Nagaland and the news coming from Delhi of particular requirement to the youth of Nagaland will be disseminated through that YouTube channel. Maybe tomorrow some newspapers, weekly newspapers, daily newspapers, who knows. I invite you all, your media fraternity, to take this lead. I'm here to take stock of the latest development and the political situation. We were expecting around 10 seats. You know, we contested 16 seats. BJP and BJP leaders are not the central command. They also have to wait for their central command to take a decision, and we also have to wait for our central command, parliamentary board, and the president of the party to take a stock of the situation. Had that been, or is that be why we have not contested against the BJP seats or the candidate? Had we, the results would have been different. It's just not about Nagaland. It's about 2024. It's about 9 elections in 9 states. This is the beginning of the elections of 2023. There are Andhra Pradesh election, Telangana election, Madhya Pradesh election. So the party has to work out at the senior most level in the Delhi, both the parties. And of course, there is a question of 2024. One thing, I congratulate the winning party. It is the mandate of the people of Nagaland, so that must be respected, and we also respect. As far as we are with BJP, with government, in opposition, that is left to the party president, Chirag. I'm going to go back, apprise him of the latest political situation, what feedback were giving me, that this they are saying, and this they want. And now in the changed political situation, what is to be taken is going to be decided by the Chirag Paswan, but rest assured, we will get back to you with. We want to be the superhero to serve the people. You blessed us not being part of the government. Despite we being not part of the government, we decided to contest, and the people of Nagaland blessed us. So we would also go back after discussing these things in our parliamentary board. We will go back to our state committee, to the people of Nagaland, and we will see that we come to their expectation and work out the best formula, as you are saying, to be a superhero of the Nagaland, so that 2024, it's the LJP member of parliament. He got nothing to do with what Sukato's relationship is with BJP. We considered him on the merit. He showed faith in the constitution of the LJP. for championing the cause of the minorities, the poor people, and we gave him the ticket. And the people of Nagaland chose him to be the MLA. And I personally met him yesterday, and he is very happy with the policies of the LJP and in the leadership of the Chirag Paswan. So I don't see any problem. He is a well-known doctor of your state. He is serving people, even in his personal capacity. So I'm sure with he being elected as the MLA of the LJP, Ram Vilas Paswan, have more power to serve the people of the Nagaland and create a new history.
Winning and losing is a part of a game. So some have won, some have lost. I sincerely congratulate those who have won this battle. I, for one, I have lost the electoral battle, but I have won the heart of the people, and for which I'm grateful to each and every one of you. My defeat to this election has got many factors, but basically the tribalism, the clanism, and the money politics has brought down this time. But I'm sure those who have voted for me were of all conscience vote, those who really need change, and I'm having confidence on me that I'll live up to their expectation. And supplementing to our General Secretary, Dr. Ajay Kumar Pandey, not only here in the state of Nagaland, but we'll take forward the LGP Ram Vilas Paswan throughout the northeastern states, because northeastern states is part and parcel of the great India. Without northeastern state, be it in terms of developmental aspects, be it in terms of social aspect, India cannot move ahead. And therefore, Chirag ji has got a very great concern for the state of Northeast. And under his dynamic leadership, we are hoping that we will make our presence felt throughout northeastern India. And I also would like to convey to the people of Nagaland that we respect and have accepted the mandate of the people. And therefore, those who have got the mandate of the people should live up to the expectation of the people.
But we are not new to Northeast. We had one minister, sitting minister in Manipur. Of course, he joined later on BJP. So, what my parliamentary board president has said just now, it's really tough for regional party to survive against the money power, against the muscle power. You know, LJP in itself is struggling in Bihar, because we said, see, we had two things very clearly. Either we forget the people problem and would have continued in Bihar with Nitish Kumar and got 2 Rajya Sabha seats, continued our Bangla in Delhi, got some ministers in the state of Bihar, some MLAs, but we sacrificed that for the people of the Bihar, because we feel that our first commitment is to the voters, to the people. Similarly, coming to the Nagaland, it's not for LJP to choose Nagaland. It was for Nagaland to choose LJP. So I will say Nagaland chosen the LJP after testing all big names. And they found this small, sweet, much pretty. That's all I can say. So, as you have chosen, we are here to serve. And we are going to serve you now, because this is a permanent relationship established today with 9% vote and blessings of 2 seats. Though, ya dil mange more, we were expecting 10. If you look at the results, 8 of our candidates are on the second position. They lost by few margins. So something here and there, and money power not being at play, results could have been different. But I'm sure as Nagaland took such a long time after testing Congress, JDU, RJD, and chosen us, so I'm sure next time they are going to bless with more number of seats, and who knows, one of these faces will be the chief minister.
It's never too late nor too early. Everything happens for good. And this is the right time, where I would say both side of the coin, be it the state of Nagaland or for that matter LGP, has intervened at an opportune time. So with this, we'll be holding firmly to our fort. We'll fight the battle now. Next year, another election is coming up in Arunachal. Then in the Northeast, election will be there in 2024. Again, there will be parliamentary election. So LGP Ram Vilas Paswan will go from strength to strength. That's what I can assure you. We are yet to see it after post-morteming this already completed election. With that municipal election is yet to be decided by the state government, which is yet to be formed. But one thing which I can assure you is that as a political party, we'll be participating in any election.
I can tell you the policy of the LJP at the national level, because now there will be elections in more states. So what the parliamentary party of LJP has decided, whether we are in alliance with BJP or whether we are not in alliance with the BJP, our alliance will remain limited to states. So tomorrow, if there is an alliance in Bihar, that doesn't mean that we are not going to contest against BJP in the other states. So AJP is an independent political party and would be taking its stand as and when the need be arise. And I don't see any problem if the states units recommend us to contest in the panchayat elections, we would have any problem.
JTU di thakise. Aro JTU laga sir kick off to pishi dangor thakise. In fact, hangama machai dise Nagaland pora. And then the small cracks started. Then you join LGP. Do you think that joining LGP from JTU in a very short span of time had brought a big factor to your, election, positions and regarding?
Oh yes, of course. As I rightly said, JDU hobby, RJD hobby, LGP hobby, SP hobby, BJD hobby, JDS hobby. All these parties are from Janata Parivar. The principle, the ideology of the party remains the same. Any regional setup, situation, circumstances compel kurigena regional te jai che. JDU, yes, hangama bishi dangor banai dise. I serve it loyally, sacrificing even my family and my daughter. Utha bole thakise ole bi. Now within no time, JDU leadership Nagaland te kiman dhun party hobo apni kan sai sabi. Nijor vested interest lagai bapna kurigena party guru bole thakana. To pramai chhar dise. Now you have seen the result. Had I been in JDU, we would have secured 6% easily and registered JDU as a national party. Olepi vested interest prata can only 3 point something paiche, which they miserably failed to get as a national party now. I'm sure Nitish Kumar or tai can be regret hogena thagibo, but it's too late for them now. Ita kwa nishana LGBT to jatu iku impact dangor thakise. Kilemani, the confidence reposed on me by the central leadership as well as the electorate is very overwhelming. Itu pura tate jatu moi bishi advantage paise aru inikai jai thaki bole ase.
To sir, India General Secretary ba koi ase ki tuita seat jiti kina development sector de hobi Bihar aru Nagaland de ko alak nai. To apuni kan itia members state laga apuni kan ase. So central leaders kan bishi election bishi saise ininga khoda koina jai hari je. To sir, apuni hari libi confident level bishi high dikhi ase apuni koi dishi press conference de. So sir, apuni naga manukan ki assurance dibo pare ase ki LGP pra tuita chita pra bi tangor difference aniu.
See, I cannot speak on behalf of the elected members, but as a party, Kiki Olepi, I'll try my best to live up to the expectation of the people. And in a short while, National Party meeting boi bole ase, tate pra boi kan chalk out korbo, kinika loi jabo, or Kiki Olepi, now the people has given mandate to LJP, be it to the defeated candidates or to the elected candidate. So we are all in the same spirit. Kiki Olepi LGP age loi jabo koi kena itu bapna ase, and we are hoping for the best.
Sir, we have heard from one of your members that the process of joining the BJP talks with the BJP has started, and these are very reliable sources. And you being one of the faces of the LJP and being a candidate, so now, sir, can you just say that was that also pre-planned before the elections as well, so that now we are very certain that there are talks with the LJP winning MLAs?
As for me, moi to kun kepi election age tepi piche tepi touch thaka nai, be it the central BJP leadership or the state BJP leadership. Itu pura moi iku kobole na parbo. But yes, ini pi LJP Ram Vilas or BJP to natural ally ase. So we cannot rule out. Olepi ultimately we are the party, so party will take the call.
Congress have always claimed throughout this election process that LJP are vote cutters with the BJP, ally with the BJP, and they are just mere vote cutters so that the other parties will not gain momentum.
Any political party can say anything they wishes to say, but you have seen the mandate of the people. So we were never a vote cutter. Rather, people were in favor of us. Had there not been, as I said earlier, tribalistic clanism, money politics na thakise koile, people were in favor of the LGP.
Sir, এতিয়া দুইটা elected member আছে we were expecting that তাইজনটো ইয়াতে থাকিব বলি নাই আৰু নাগালেণ্ডে এইটো নতুন কথা নহয় পলাই যা লাগা কি কি এণ্টি ডিফেকশ্যন লাগা বলি আপুনি এইটো প্ৰেচিডেণ্ট আছে পাৰ্লিয়ামেণ্ট ৰিপৰ্ট লাগা so can you assure that without the permission of the party the two elected members will not move elsewhere?
I don't have any doubt on the two elected honorable MLAs. Or Kiki Olepi, since they are obliged to party principle and they have given full faith to the party constitution, they will go by the party decision. Olepi, as of now, situation, circumstances, horse trading, Kiki Kurase, they must be trying to be in the safer place. Otherwise, it's not that they are going against the party.